No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Have a good one, buddy.
Get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, it was a toss-up every year. Who was going to win the Big Ten West? That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Maddox. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has a slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wants to fire on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
The running back coming out of the backfield. It's a good route, but the running back couldn't make the catch.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out in the air. They made the stop about 4 yards short of a first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Turning it on. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw catch catch and run on that one.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
And the Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. To go up top, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look at the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
To the end zone.
Decent,
He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with the touchdown.
Fucking defense, y'all.
You come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment.
Fucking go, y'all.
Moving forward, you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone.
Fucking defense, John.
And the Trojans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's into the open.
To the penny.
That's 20. And he ran away from the defense.
You can play, boy.
Touchdown, USC.
What an enormous play. The 99-yard touchdown pass from Palmer. When you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit Pater, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That's the problem.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and look to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do doing on that last point.
That pass not perfect.
Listen,
He
child.
got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split
Sorry,
second
man. How are you?
sooner. You're
How was
expecting
school?
pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just
Good
now
day
on the
on
same
Friday.
page with his target.
Good to hear. Go ahead, relax. You ain't got to tell me.
Return at the 42-yard line.
All you did what you supposed to do. You did your work. You was learning. That's all that matters.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yo. Huh? Oh, all right. I bet.
On the set. 3:25.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Converts on 4th down, still going. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor,
And that
the
didn't
defense
fumble.
recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Now look, you can get
Might have to give that coach a flag
my
and a
bottle
whistle.
when
He
you
was
follow
right
him.
on. And his view of
Should
the
be by
way
the
the
tick.
officials agree and overturn the call. The give on the inside. Running into the open space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Slams it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Girl. All right, 1 sec.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
Yo. Oh, I'm all right. Might have heard me get this game over with.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking downfield on first down. On the move, he fires. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He lets one fly deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out
Double
the lead in
X.
week 6.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 14 to Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if
We're coming, bro. It's the second quarter.
you'll hear about
3
it.
minutes left.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. This guy can throw it.
Oh, smart play, 59.
Loss of 8.
Way to do it, guys.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing.
Stay with your man, Ken.
Open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quickly complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You better
say that. He released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got a man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find.
Halted in the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but because of the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick release by the QB.
Oh my
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct
Thanks.
answer.
This nigga got him. Appreciate you.
Where he's is going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He's got the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And after the extra point, they're down 21-7. So the 16-play drive, they're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man. Got some room into the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
That's what I get. Good play, bro.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
I thought I was
20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
second half, bro.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Oh, yeah.
And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Rhodes. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle.
Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It'll be that 22.
Putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14 can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. On third and short.
Yeah!
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
This has got to be disappointing for the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
Let's go! That's what he get.
Lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way
Appreciate
in.
DBA.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
And
guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Let's send the tight end in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
And get 21.
Touchdown, USC. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
What a find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC is so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got his man downfield. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, the fumble on the defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Give it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Just keeps going. We're going to make some difference in the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Setting up the
Hey, you got to get out there, 54. He had it. He had it. He had it.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the plays.
Yeah, quarter and 2 minutes
Where
left.
to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it.
Hey, boy.
He'll have enough to move the chains.
Had to make sure we had it blocked up.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Makes the catch. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant.
All right, just stay in field goal range, y'all. We're going to let this shit go to the 4th quarter, y'all. 4th quarter. Throw these forwards up.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Might be changing the route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed jump play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looking for a push on fourth down.
Good defense.
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Good defense.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a
Good
couple
defense.
scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there.
3 minutes left.
And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Got it in the middle, it's Maddox. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play. Drop.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Just a small return, but a big
Play number 2.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Shakes off the defender. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. You're not going to keep a bet on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. I know you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take the lead and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
At this point in the game, in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dan. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Here's the handoff. And they
Way to hold up to the ball, man.
to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way. And we looking pretty good.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And here we go, final play of the game right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4 points.
One more play to pad the stats. On fourth down, going to the air. Looking to the big tight end.
You
What
for
a
this.
job to lay out.
GG, bro.